I love trying new tools. Some say that it's a form of procrastination, but who am I kidding? It is. However, once in a while I come across something that makes my freelance life so much easier, so I'm sharing this with you today. These are my top 5 tools in 5 minutes that allow me to run my business beyond what is specific of my profession. Starting with my most beloved organization tool of them all, which is Notion. It's like a mix of Asana and Trello and Google Docs on steroids. Notion is a project management and note-taking tool, but the truth is what makes it really cool is that it runs on relational databases that allows you to organize and link everything. You can do a ton of things with Notion, but I mainly use it for 3 things: clients' projects, organizing, scheduling, and creating content, and as a repository of everything I found interesting online. I mean, who needs bookmarks? I'm not going to lie though, it is a complex tool and the learning curve is a little bit steep. So I'm leaving some resources on the description box down below so you can learn much more about it. But if you would like me to make a specific video about how I use Notion, just leave a comment down below saying Notion. I know, so original. So, social media. I have a love-hate relationship with social media. On one hand, I love all the things you can do with social media and how good they can be for your business. And on the other hand, I absolutely hate the time commitment that you need to have to keep everything updated, to be constantly interacting with people and uploading content. So, I was searching a more effective way to go about it when I came across SocialBee on AppSumo. SocialBee is not the only social media manager out there. More well-known apps are Hootsuite, Buffer, Later. But what I love about it is the loop sharing feature. You create a playlist of your content, your blog posts, videos, whatever it is that you want to share, link your social accounts, and the app will share it on loop, which is great if you have a lot of content or blog posts, whatever, and you want just to keep sharing them over and over on autopilot. And of course, you also have the regular scheduling tools for new content. Have you ever used a CRM, a customer relationship manager? They are great if you have to deal with client outreach, client invoicing, client onboarding, you know, all the things that you should be dealing because you're a freelancer. The thing is that most CRMs are made with huge companies in mind, not for one-person businesses. So they tend to be very, very complex. Check out HubSpot to see what I'm talking about. That's why I was so happy when I found Streak. Streak is a CRM that lives on your Gmail account. It allows you to create pipelines inside Gmail with different stages that your clients or your contacts have to go through depending on the result you want them to have. You can even schedule and automate emails, which makes so much easier to keep track of all the clients, potential clients, projects, and whatever. But not everything can live on Gmail. For example, your website. Having a website as a freelancer is a must, at least in my opinion, if you want to be perceived as a professional. Because yes, you can rely on mouth to mouth, but why would you limit yourself to be found in only one way? A website is your shop, is your house on the internet. There are free options you can use, but to be honest, I don't think they work for a professional business. You need to build your own website, and for that you will need a hosting and a domain. You don't have to purchase them both in the same place though. For hosting, I use SiteGround. It's not the cheapest option out there, but it has 2 things that I just love. The first one is that I can have multiple websites on the same hosting plan, which I do. I have so many websites. And the other thing is that they have an amazing customer support, which is great if you tend to, do things that you shouldn't on your own websites. Now, there are cheapest options, of course, but when it comes to hosting, there is a reason why they're cheap. And what about files? Because of my work, I have to constantly share files with my clients and other freelancers. Big files, way beyond what you can attach to an email. And I don't really like to pay for services like Dropbox or Google Drive just to share files. Do you? That's why WeTransfer is a godsend for file sharing. You just upload your files, send an email or get a link, and the other person can download those files for free. Super easy, and it is something that I use constantly. If you need to share super huge files, then yes, you will have to pay, but the free version is more than enough for most people. And what about payment platforms, which are also an essential in my freelance toolkit? Well, for those, check out this video.